All right, everyone. Just going to give a quick update. I'm not going to run through a lot of the other stuff that I talked about previously in this video. I've already discussed why the let's get to work is not going to be shown because that's my work stuff, and I'm not going to put that in a video, obviously. But I will show you some of the new functionality that I've built into it. So let's start the program and let's get started.
Hello, my name is Easy Speak Control. Ask me what I can do for help.
What can you do?
Here are the available commands. Let's get to work. Search for query. Launch or open Spotify. Launch or open Steam. Launch or open Brave or Brave browser. Launch or open Firefox. Close Brave. Close Firefox or close Spotify. Close Steam. Restore desktop. Hide text. Show text. Talk to me. What can you do? Close Easy Speak or Easy Speak Control.
And that kind of gives you a nice little rundown of what's possible there, and it's pretty cool. I'm definitely digging where it's going for the most part. And one of the things I did is because I was curious is I did a little digging into a project called Open Voice OS, and it's basically from the folks that previously brought us Mycroft, and I wanted to see what I was doing differently from them. And it seems like we have very different goals, and I don't see anything that I would borrow from them at this time that would make sense to me. It's exciting what they're doing. I think it's amazing, but I think it's just a completely different animal. I'm looking to take more of an accessibility point of view, I think. I started off as kind of just being something to screw around with and play with, but I'm finding more and more that there's real traction with accessibility in this. I'm beginning to, as I dig in deeper, it's getting closer and closer and better and better. So just to give you an idea, not everyone needs text on their screen showing what's possible and what's being said, that sort of thing. It might seem silly. So hide text. Oops, hang on. Got to wait for my green dot. Hide text.
Text hidden.
Now you may notice the green dot still on the screen. That's my microphone indicator. That tells me when I can talk. That lets me know what's going on and so on and so forth. So what's cool is I don't have to have the Pulse Audio volume control open to see when an appropriate time to talk is, or even rely on the little orange microphone in the upper right hand corner, which may or may not always be blinking. So that little green dot matters. Let's see, what else is new? Show text.
Text shown.
I've also added some cross functionality between launch and open of the various browsers I have in other applications. And you can see the other videos if you want to see that happen. You can also see the other videos if you want to watch me, I'm not going to say the words, but basically instigating Steam or removing Steam. I'm not going to say the keywords because I don't want it to happen, but you get the idea. So if you want to see that, you can look at the other videos. But I did basically look at making sure that Firefox, outside of it just being going to Spotify, is included in that. So open Firefox.
Firefox has been launched.
Silly oversight that I didn't have that previously, but close Firefox. Didn't catch it. Close Firefox.
Firefox has been closed.
So there's a few things that I'm still building into this and building it out. So a lot of people are like, wow, that's great. But here's the big takeaway, folks. Let me remove this text so it's not so distracting. Hide text. Oh, hang on. Do it one time. Hide text.
Text hidden.
All right, now that won't be such a distraction for me. I'm also looking at building this out in such a way to where we have more functionality. So the idea that you can come in and basically run through a configurator telling it I want to launch this application and I want for these commands I want it to go to these websites. I want to run this, run that. I want to make sure that I'm able to integrate this with other accessibility tools. I'm going to probably in December begin working on an OpenCV tool for eye control with your webcam. There have been other projects out there, but again, I really, really, really don't want to rely on other projects because when they die, everything I just put all my effort into goes down the toilet, and that is so common in open source. So I want to make sure that's not the case here. So in my situation, I'm doing everything I can to avoid that and home roll my own. The idea being that if I get hit by a truck, someone can take my repo, clean up the code, and run with it because it's very, very, very easy to understand and it's very well commented. But why isn't it out yet? Why can't I look at it? Because I'm changing this every day, and it's still got some kludgy factor to it. There's still some stuff that needs to be worked through. It's getting better. It's definitely getting a lot better, but we're still a ways off. So, and now I'm going to show you two things. One, if you're on headphones, you might want to pull them away from your ears because this wave file is a little louder than I meant, but it was kind of fun. It's a little parody of 2001 Space Odyssey. So here it comes. Talk to me. Oh, didn't time it right. Talk to me.
Open the pod bay doors, Hal.
I'm sorry, Dave. I'm afraid I can't do that.
Once again, just playing with wave files, just kind of seeing what's possible and what phrasing can be used. And of course, the most important command of all on this, and that is the ability to close this without having to touch the keyboard or the mouse. Close Easy Speak.
Closing Easy Speak Control. Goodbye.
And that's really it. If you wanted to see some of the other functionality, you can check out the previous video because, again, I don't want to just keep repeating myself and showing the same thing over and over because, I mean, who really cares? But I want to show you the new functionality in each video as I develop that. And it's coming along nicely. We're definitely getting there. And again, when it's ready, I will put the code out there to be looked at, tweaked, and massaged out. But I still have a lot of stuff I'm adding in, so be patient. It's coming.